Hey, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of my all-time favorite street foods, esquites, or as many of us know it, Mexican street corn in a cup, if you've ever had elote, which is the grilled corn on the cob. This is its equally delicious, easier to eat cousin. It's creamy, tangy, spicy, and just bursting with flavor. I'm going to show you how to make an authentic, incredibly tasty version right in your own kitchen. It's perfect for parties, barbecues, or just a super satisfying snack. So, grab your apron and let's get cooking. First things first, let's talk about the star of the show, the corn. For the most authentic flavor, fresh corn is the way to go. You'll need about 4 to 5 ears of fresh corn. When you're picking it out at the store, look for husks that are bright green and feel slightly damp. You want the kernels to be plump and milky. If fresh corn isn't in season or available, don't worry. Frozen corn works beautifully too. You'll need about 4 cups of frozen kernels. Canned corn is also an option. Just make sure to drain it really well. The key is to get that nice, sweet corn flavor as our base. Now, let's gather the rest of our ingredients for that signature creamy sauce. This is what really makes the dish special. You'll need half a cup of Mexican crema. If you can't find it, sour cream is a great substitute. Next, you'll need half a cup of mayonnaise. I know it might sound a bit strange, but trust me, it's essential for that rich, creamy texture. Then, we need the juice of 1 large lime for that bright, zesty kick that cuts through the richness. For the cheese, we're using half a cup of crumbled cotija cheese. This is a salty, crumbly Mexican cheese that adds a fantastic flavor. If cotija isn't available, you can use feta as a good alternative. For our seasonings, we'll use half a teaspoon of chili powder. You can use a mild one or go for something with more of a kick like chipotle powder, which adds a lovely smoky element. We'll also need a 1/4 cup of finely chopped cilantro. This adds a fresh, herbaceous note that brightens everything up. Un d'oeuf salt taste. A lot of the ingredients like the mayo and cotija are already salty, so we'll add salt at the very end. Finally, you might want some extra chili powder, lime wedges, and cilantro for topping. Now that we have all our components, let's start preparing the corn. If you're using fresh corn, you have a couple of options for cooking it. My preferred method for esquites is to boil it. It keeps the kernels plump and juicy. Just shuck the corn, remove the silks, and place the cobs in a large pot of boiling salted water. Let them cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until the kernels are tender. Once they're done, carefully remove them from the water and let them cool down just enough so you can handle them. Then, stand the cob up on a cutting board and use a sharp knife to carefully slice the kernels off the cob. You should get beautiful sheets of kernels. Another fantastic method is grilling or charring the corn. This adds a wonderful smoky depth of flavor that really elevates the dish. You can grill the cobs directly on a barbecue or use a cast iron skillet on your stovetop. Brush them with a little oil and cook them over medium-high heat, turning occasionally until you get a nice char on all sides. This usually takes about 10 to 12 minutes. Once charred, let them cool and slice the kernels off the cob, just like before. This smoky flavor is absolutely incredible and is very traditional for street-style corn. If you're using frozen corn, you can simply sort it in a skillet with a little butter or oil for about 5 to 7 minutes, until it has heated through and gets a little bit of color. Now, for the best part, bringing it all together. In a large bowl, we're going to make our creamy, dreamy dressing. Combine the Mexican crema, mayonnaise, and the juice of 1 lime. Whisk it all together until it's smooth and well combined. This is the base of all that deliciousness. Now, add in your cooked corn kernels. Give it a good stir to coat all of that corn in the creamy mixture. You want every single kernel to be enveloped in that tangy sauce. The warmth from the corn will help all the flavors meld together beautifully. Next, we'll add our flavor-packed mix-ins. Add the ½ cup of crumbled cotija cheese, the ½ teaspoon of chili powder, and the ¼ cup of finely chopped cilantro. Now, gently fold everything together. Be careful not to overmix. You still want to see those distinct components. A teaspoon de taste. This is where you adjust the seasoning. Does it need a little more salt? A bit more lime juice for tongue? Maybe you're a spice lover and want to add another pinch of chili powder. Make it your own. This is your corn cup, so tailor it to your personal preference. The balance of creamy, salty, tangy, and spicy is what we're aiming for. And there you have it. Your esquites are ready to be served. The traditional way is, of course, in a cup. Just spoon the mixture into individual cups or small bowls. This makes it super easy to eat, especially if you're serving it at a gathering. To really make it look and taste like it came from a street vendor in Mexico, we're going to add some toppings. This is where you can get creative. I love to sprinkle a little extra cotija cheese on top for more salty goodness. A dusting of chili powder not only adds color, but another layer of spice. A fresh sprig of cilantro and a lime wedge on the side for squeezing over the top just before eating is the perfect finishing touch. The beauty of this recipe is how versatile it is. You can serve it warm, which is how it's traditionally enjoyed, and the warmth really makes the flavors pop. But it's also delicious served at room temperature or even chilled, making it a great make-ahead dish for parties. It's a fantastic side dish for tacos, grilled Mexican meal. Dat is viet honestly, lunch. It's hearty, it's fresh, and it's just an explosion of flavor in every single bite. The sweet corn, the creamy sauce, the salty cheese, the zesty lime ... It's a combination that's truly hard to beat. So, let's quickly recap the steps. First, cook your corn, whether you're boiling, grilling, or sauteing. Second, while the corn cools a bit, whisk together your dressing with crema, mayo, and lime juice. Third, combine the corn with the dressing. Fourth, fold in the cotija cheese, chili powder, and cilantro. Finally, season to taste, serve it up in cups, and load it up with your favorite toppings. It's a simple process with a seriously impressive and delicious result. I promise that once you make this at home, you'll be hooked. It's so much better than anything you can buy pre-made. I really hope you give this Mexican street corn in a cup recipe a try. It's one of those dishes that instantly transports you and makes you feel good. Let me know in the comments below if you make it, and if you add any of your own special twists. I love hearing about your creations. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more easy and delicious recipes, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our next culinary adventure. Thanks so much for watching and happy cooking. See you in the next video.